just want this gig to have a bit of take-home value, really. It's my dear wish that someone here tonight will go home and the domestic darkness of their conjugal lives will be punctured by this sound. I really think I'll put something back into the world if that were to happen. Yeah. I was having one of them blowjobs once, going really well, enjoying it, nice. And she like, and the girl like took my cock out of her mouth. That's an exaggeration, obviously. She took my cock out of her mouth. It's more like... Don't go diddly-diddly. I'm a man. So took my cock out of her mouth, looked at me all serious and went, "Do you like me deep-throating your heart?" Said, "I don't like you using the word deep-throat as a continuous verb." Awkward. That noise is a siren from the universe that you are having sexual excitement in your lives. That is the world informing you that your life is exciting, sex-wise. If you hear that noise during sex. If you hear this noise during sex... that means you're misusing a vacuum cleaner. So I feel bad enough after I ejaculate if I'm with a human being. You know, if after I come I look down at the face of Henry the Hoover. Oh, Henry, what have I done? He would only try and help. You just wanted things to be clean, didn't you? And I've made them dirtier than ever. But it will cause confusion if you put a face on a machine that has the ability to suck, right? It's dangerous. You put eyelashes on a toaster. It's golden brown. You're a lovely little pop-tart. Oh. Nice to do that. At least Henry the Hoover, I suppose he's got wheels, so if you feel awful afterwards, you can just sort of like kick him back in a spare room. Maybe. Yeah, the old sex. Good old sex. It'll bring us all down eventually, who knows? Or me. Yeah. Right. So... I thought this, if you're me, and I am, right? And you sort of grew up thinking that maybe you was a little bit fat and awkward about yourself and embarrassed, then you get older and you're asked to host the NME Awards, right? You think, oh, that's good, right? Because the NME Awards is cool. The person that hosts the NME Awards is cool. I'm hosting the NME Awards, ergo, I'm cool, right? Wrong. No. If only it were that simple. I mean, I did enjoy hosting the NME Awards, don't get me wrong, it was a fantastic evening, lovely evening, magnificent event, exciting, thrilling. Oh, what an honour to host the NME Awards. I had a magnificent time, really enjoyed it, brilliant, fantastic evening, right up until the point where Bob Geldof called me a cunt live on national telly that my mum was watching. And the thing is, right, when Bob Geldof calls you a cunt, in my experience, it's difficult, right? Because Bob Geldof comes with a lot of cultural baggage, right? We're all aware of Bob Geldof and all the wonderful things he's done. You're aware of, like, the narrative timeline of Bob Geldof. I'm 7 years old. Oh, Live Aid's on the telly. It's Bob Geldof. It's Bob Geldof. Give me the fucking money now. Oh, he's such an hero. right? Sort of aware of him, aren't you? Oh, Bob Geldof, oh, get a bit older. Oh, Bob Geldof, oh, right, he's had those daughters. Oh, that's silly names, but no, that's cool. Oh, I'd have married Paulie, all right, OK. Oh, Mike Hutchins has wanked himself to death. Oh, that's bad. Another sex tip. If, during a wank, you start to die, maybe put a telly on or something. Don't think, no, I've committed to this wank now. If, during a wank, a tunnel of light appears with Christ at the end of it, don't let that spur the wank on. Don't think, oh, it's Jesus, I'll fuck him in his stigmata. Stop the wank. Stop the madness, I tells you. Also, you're sort of aware of Bob Geldof. I was aware of Bob Geldof all my life, so it seemed mad, right? It seemed like, to me, that no time had elapsed from give me the fucking money now to Russell Brand, what a cunt. It seemed like it happened in an instant, right? It was just, fucking hell, what's that for? I'm only 7. I mean, it's like Father Christmas coming up to me and going, oi, Russell, spin on that, you prick. I've been a good boy this year. I know, and it's hurtful as well because I've done absolutely nothing to deserve it, right? Bob Geldof had no right at all to call me a cunt. I've been nice, I've been polite, I've done nothing to elicit that kind of rudeness the whole night. Like, oh, right, it might have been because I did introduce him as Sir Bobby Gandalf. Maybe that. And I did throw to a VT of his mate Bono with the line, here's Bono, live from a satellite orbiting his own ego. Maybe that antagonised him. I don't know. Russell Brand, what a cunt. Ah, fuck, shit, you bastard. Ah. Really hurtful when someone says that to you, right? But there was one redeeming feature, and that was I knew that I had the perfect riposte, right? I had the perfect line to respond. And the reason for that was this, right? Earlier in the day, when I do TV stuff, I write with my mate Matt. We write stuff together, right? I was writing the link for Bob Geldof, and I just had this funny feeling that something would happen with Bob Geldof, right? It's not that insightful, really, because the line to introduce Bob Geldof was this one. He'd won Best DVD for Live 8, and I introduced him thusly. The winner of Best DVD is Bob Geldof. My best DVD is Big Natural Tits 10, in a welcome return to form after the lazy and derivative Big Natural Tits 8 and 9. Of course, we ain't recaptured the glory days of Big Natural Tits 1 and 2. Don't be ridiculous. But all this is academic because the Big Natural Tits series has been overlooked. Again. Here's Sir Bobby Gandalf. He's not going to like that. That'll antagonise him, right? And Matt's going, no, he won't say nothing, he'll be all right, he'll be all right. I go, no, he'll say something. I thought you were going to go, there's only one big natural tit here, that prick. That is what I anticipated from him. I was worrying about it. Matt's going, don't worry. And just as we're debating it, it came to me, the perfect line. Sometimes, as a comedian, a line will come to you that is so beautiful, so perfect, that you think, I did not create this line. This line belongs to all of us. Surely this is a line of God. The line was, I goes to Matt. If he says anything to me, I'm going to go, Bob Geldof. No wonder he's such an expert on famine. He's been dining out on I Don't Like Mondays for 30 years. Right? It's a good line. It's got it all. It's funny, it's clever, it's succinct, it's true. It's all a good line needs. Matt goes, fucking hell, that's brilliant, that's brilliant. I go, I know, shall I just say it anyway? No, you'll antagonise people. When the gig comes, right, Matt stands over in the wings about it. Oh, all right, is everything going okay? Oh, should we change the thing? Oh, well, I see it. Right, and then Bob Geldof, he comes up the stairs. All right, Matt, okay. Bob Geldof comes up, shakes my hand, doesn't look in my eyes, goes over there, looks over. Russell Brand, what a cunt. Ah, fuck! fuck, shit, my mum's watching, you bastard. Right? Bob Geldof, though, is actual Bob Geldof. Bad enough you get called a cunt, I don't know, by a dinner lady or a policewoman. But Bob Geldof, Jesus. But I've got that line. I don't get many opportunities in my life to look cool. Okay? My life is essentially a series of embarrassing incidents strung together by telling people about those embarrassing incidents. If I ain't in here telling you about them, I'm out there having them. That is why when this gig ends, I'll be in no hurry to go. Don't send me back out there. Not to the embarrassing place. I'll remain here, shall I? Forever and spin yarns and rhubarb.